In this episode, Secret Space Food Inspector Twerg Sirloos asks us to rate the effects of Millyways food on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being unsatisfactory and 5 being extremely satisfactory.
Twerg is here to inspect the repercussions of the food served at Milliways, but he also gives me a look at his impressive junk drawer stomach.
So roll up your towel into a pillow, lean back, and
prepare to learn why swallowing a watch and making it reappear isn't magic and technically isn't stealing.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome once again to the Hitchhikers and Appetizers podcast, coming to you as always from the illustrious Milliways, also known as the restaurant at the end of the universe. I like to leave the T off sometimes because it makes it sound, I don't know, incomplete or something. Why, that might appeal to someone. I, of course, am your expansive host here, Horatio Zinn. With me, as always, there's a tradition. There's a tradition in talk shows often that you would have more than one host, or perhaps a host and a co-host. And in this one, I would say I'm the co-host, and here with us, always, as always, is the host. To be Trellis Gardeen. I almost forgot your name, Trellis. It seems so long since I've said it.
well, since you forgot the T at the end of restaurant, it doesn't surprise me that you forgot my name, which also begins with a T.
I should call you Relish Gardeen then.
No, don't you
At the
dare.
restaurant.
Don't you dare call me Relish.
No Relish?
No.
Oh, that's right. That was your rival.
Exactly. Relish Ardeen is not to be spoken of. Do you understand?
Everyone, listen. Everyone here in the restaurant, listen. Do not say Relish Ardeen.
Stop saying it.
All of you.
You're not
Are you
listening.
all paying
You're not
attention?
listening.
If not,
Right
tell
here.
the person next to you if they were
Stop.
not listening.
Well, now they all know.
All right, you can go back to your meals now.
Jeez. Well, I was also going to say, it's actually in a way appropriate that you're not finishing the tea in restaurant because much like the roads on Schenectady never getting finished, I am not surprised in any way, shape, or form that you can't finish a complete word.
No. Also, it's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon?
It's frowned upon because
To complete the roads or words?
words, because it makes you sound like you're just all smug and all above everyone else. That you actually finish the words sometimes.
Is that a class at Schenectady University?
Dropping the T's. Dropping the T.
Just T's.
Well, there's one for every letter.
Wait, there's a class for every letter in your alphabet just to get dropped if it's at the end of the word?
Well, only the consonants, because the vowels, if you drop that, sometimes people don't notice. Think maybe you're swallowing in the middle of a word or something.
And you could choke.
You could choke. Hey, you might choke on a vowel. You never know.
Does Schenectady know about the Heimlich maneuver?
I mean, which one is that? Is that the one where you just goose someone, or is that the?
It could be. It's that, or you just punch somebody in the stomach.
Oh,
And
yes,
it dislodges
yes.
food. Caught.
Why would you want to dislodge food that's caught? It's like once it's caught, that's half the battle done, isn't it?
Well, I mean, what do you mean by caught? Do you mean you've caught it and now you got to take it to the kitchen and prepare it, or it's in your mouth?
In your mouth, that's the final victory. Taken to the kitchen, things could still go wrong there.
There's a possibility of an escape
There have been times that you buy the food a drink at the bar.
at the bar.
Then you have to go to the bathroom and you come back and they're gone.
Where are you going to shop for food, Horatio?
Oh, it's a very intense process on Schenectady. You should visit there sometime.
Do they have no farms? Have you not developed agriculture on your planet?
Oh no, we have all of that. It's just
It's just not as challenging, not as exciting.
Sometimes we like to woo our food. We like to woo it. Yes, woo it. At least I do.
What have you been doing to me in the booth for the last 100 episodes?
Oh no, I'm not planning to eat you. Also, think about you.
I feel like I've been wooed,
Oh no.
and wooed rhymes with food. So I'm a little suspect of you right now.
Oh well, that's fine. That makes a little drama here. Adds a little bit of conflict and drama and suspense. I haven't eaten you so far.
Well, you know what I hope you don't eat?
What's that?
Our guest.
Oh, our guest.
Yes.
I usually can pick up on when you're giving me a prompt.
I understand how all your focus can be on me because I look really delectable. As far as brand packaging, I am all of that.
Although it's hard to get the plastic off at this point, though. I look at you and I think, no, that plastic wrap, I think that's part of the food.
At this point, I'm probably 90% plastic and 10% meat. And I am recyclable, so.
Oh,
But let's say hi to our guest. Would you like to introduce yourself to the universe?
Yeah, my name's Twerg Sirloos, and just act like we don't know each other, okay?
We don't know you, so this is the easy.
fine. That's fine, because I if we have met, I don't remember.
3 random people sitting at a random table, just in time and space, sitting here, about to order a meal. No agenda, no plans, just us being right here, okay?
Oh, that's wonderful for me, because I do not like to plan things out. No, and also when I do, it tends to go awry.
Yeah, so just act like you don't know me.
That we're just meeting, or even after you introduce yourself, we should act like we don't know you.
Should we consider this a blind date?
Yeah, just act like we're 3 random people,
Okay.
sitting down, no agendas, just 3 people sitting here about to have some food and hang out. That's all we have to do, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I want to know, in this scenario, do I know Trellis?
Yeah, but you don't know me.
I don't know. What about myself? Have I been to me?
No. The less you know about yourself, the better I feel.
Oh, wonderful. You see into my soul.
You just hit the nail. That's his wheelhouse. That is Horatio's wheelhouse. He does not know himself well.
No.
Because if he did, he would stop eating as much as he does.
Yes, I do, because then I would just counsel myself and say, maybe you ought to slow down, my friend.
Have you fellas eaten here?
Oh, yes, quite a bit.
Yeah,
for
we've
a
enjoyed
long time.
quite a large number of items off of the menu.
Oh, yes, the appetizers particularly.
Yes.
The
Firecracker shrimp.
the wham with the wham bam sauce.
On a scale from 1 to 5, 1 being unsatisfactory, 5 being extremely satisfactory, how would you rate your dining experience? Mostly on the food.
Oh, mostly on the food, I would say 5.
Interesting.
Also, partly because of portions, how much I've eaten. It's about quantity sometimes more than quality.
He is. He's like a trough.
Don't tell Beth the chef I said that, though. It's all about the quality.
I would rate it as a 4.2.
Okay.
Oh, you've always been that way, going between the whole number.
I'm the only thing that can be perfect in this booth. I'm not about to give the food a 5 out of 5 when you've got a 10 out of 10 sitting right here.
Can I have some of your blood?
Horatio's or mine?
Both.
Both?
Oh,
Remember, we're 3 people. We don't know each other. We're just sitting down at the booth. No plan.
Do you request people's blood often that you don't know?
I'm sorry. I know we're still playing You Don't Know Me, but here's what you do know about me. Okay, I'm a space food inspector.
Oh, spicy.
I go around.
no, space. He said space, not spicy.
I know the job is spicy. Like, it's interesting. It's exciting.
Oh, I thought you thought he was a spicy food inspector, which I think
That seems a bit narrow.
you could only go so long on that job before things would just fall apart inside you.
On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being satisfactory, unsatisfactory, 5 being extremely satisfactory, how do you feel the spice is here?
That's a Horatio question.
Oh, wonderful. I would give them 11.
Oh.
I would give them 11.
Okay.
Yes. I'm still sweating from something I ate last week.
Can I have some of that?
Oh, yes, we'll order some up.
I think he meant your sweat.
I want your sweat.
Oh, your sweat. Okay, well, I'm getting more of the food, too. Here, do you want it on a napkin? If you make me very nervous, I can just drip it into this cup here for you.
Dripping into the cup would be, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, let me think of something. Oh, no, alimony paper. Oh,
That's good. Oh, that's really coming
here's a
down.
lovely sweat for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
ooh,
Oh,
Horatio.
yes. Yes,
My
because
goodness.
I'm very behind. Very
Yes.
behind on that.
Ooh. I bet you are.
You know, you can't use coupons to pay that.
No, you cannot.
No, I thought you could. No, you know that better than I do.
Twerg, are you here to measure the satisfaction rates of us, the diners, or just how the food is? Because that's kind of relative. The food could be fantastic, but some beings' taste buds may not connect on a level with the food that's enjoyable.
I am interested in the after effects of it.
Oh, okay.
Repercussions.
That's why I want your blood. I want your sweat. I'll take any fluids that you have or you're willing to give.
Oh, okay.
What about solids?
No solids. It's too much.
That's good, because people ask for a sample and I always forget to
Try
bring it.
traveling with solids.
Oh, no, you wouldn't want that. No.
It's so much easier.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be easier with just the liquids. Although some space sports do limit the amount you can carry on board a spaceship, and that's just, you're going through security. I would imagine you've probably just gathered the sweat of some diner, and they make you throw it out right before you get through the gate. Has that ever happened?
You think I travel all these ways just to throw out liquids?
Trellis. The man, he's a professional.
I'll drink it if I have to get through it.
Oh,
That's what. Have you ever done that? Just drinking all of it, and then do you have to spit it all out later and divide it up? What it was?
Where I'm from, we have 2 stomachs.
Oh, wonderful.
We have our enjoyable, digestible stomach, and then we have you might call it like a junk drawer,
oh,
where you can just put anything in you want in there, and then later on, if I want it back, I can get to it.
oh, how do you get to it?
I have to. The way it came in, it goes out the same way, just backward.
You can't just take it out another way.
No.
Don't have another spigot or something.
That's gonna be rough because, like, I would imagine that means first in, first out.
Yeah.
So if you swallowed more than a few things, you're gonna have to work if you really wanted to get that one you put in a while ago.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to remember what you put in what order. Otherwise, you could spend a lot of time.
Oh, sorting could be. Oh. Imagine if you're obsessive compulsive or something like that, and is that the same one? And you put it back in and put it out just to see.
Exactly. My cousin was the same way, and it was just a mess. A mess with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Now, does that come in handy for, like, maybe just, if you want to really, like, mess with someone, you'll hide something in your junk drawer?
Oh my God, yeah. Like, you have no idea what I have in here right now.
Oh,
I would like to have an idea of that.
what's on the top? What's on the top of the?
Let me ask you, where's your watch?
Oh, Trellis, where is
What?
your watch? Where did it go?
What happened to it?
Oh,
Is this your watch?
Ah! Whoa!
Right?
That's
and there's some extra sauce or something on that.
That could be considered the worst magic trick ever, but I'm still impressed.
What? Magic?
Illusion, sleight of hand. So you took my watch without me even knowing, and in essence, made it disappear, and then made it reappear.
I love that word, magic.
Yes, magic.
Magic. Oh, you've never heard the word magic. I don't know what it might be in your language.
I don't know, because we're very literal with everything we do. So if you're taking something I stole from you.
Essentially, yeah, you did, but you were nice enough to give it back, so I won't have to press charges.
True.
Oh, but you could if you wanted to.
No, he gave it back to me.
I would say don't limit yourself, Trellis.
I would not do that. I would not accuse one of our guests who's being nice enough to sit in the booth with us here and offer a window into another part of the universe and what's going on there.
That is very kind. Let me ask you this: where's your fork?
I don't
My
care.
fork? My fork?
Horatio's? You better.
Oh.
Is this your fork?
Oh, wonderful. Oh, and it's pre-salivated. This is wonderful.
Chilled.
Now, wait a second. I don't see the initials HZ on that fork. So,
That was a different. That wasn't mine. Oh, that's disgusting now.
I don't know. How do I know you just didn't jam a fork into your junk drawer and come over here just to spit it out and make it look like you were able to take his fork?
You're right. That's what I do. I travel the galaxy looking for 2 people I don't know to impress them with my junk drawer stomach. That you caught me
Yes.
red-handed.
Oh, Trellis. Why would you make such an assumption about this lovely being that we've never met before?
I don't know. It's I notice things. I notice things.
I know that could be a problem sometimes.
Not that you would mind having 2 forks, because now you can eat with both hands.
True.
What would you say to 3
it's a
forks?
gift.
Oh,
What?
I need to grow another arm so I can use 3 forks.
Well, you got enough fingers there to hold.
Well, actually, I could try this. I could. If you give me one more, then I can do double chopstick forks.
Ooh.
Lovely. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, they
So
match. They all match.
Let's take
This is
stock.
wonderful.
Let's take stock of things right now. This is the first in, first out junk drawer stomach. That means the last 4 things after my watch that were forks.
Hey man, do I tell you how to do your job?
No, you could though. I'm sure he could use some advice.
Well, it makes sense. You're a food inspector, so you probably need forks, on demand
Absolutely.
to taste what's
Let me.
there.
Have you noticed? I mean, this food that you eat in here. You think it's got a good backstory?
Oh, I assume so.
Probably. I would imagine
Some of
the
it
ending
is-
was just like it's screaming in pain before it got dragged off to be cooked.
We have to hope.
Do you hear many screams coming from the kitchen?
Well,
Oh, yes, quite a bit.
Yeah,
Also,
we
if
do.
someone tries to go in there, we hear a scream as the head is lopped off by Beth, the head chef.
it's usually a scream that gets cut off.
Yeah.
Mid-scream.
She runs a pretty tight ship, doesn't she?
Oh, she does. She
You know,
does.
very, very tight ship. Yes. Which I would imagine as a food inspector is good. Yes?
Yeah, but I can't get in there.
Well, you said you were talking about studying the effects, the after effects.
Right.
Or
Oh.
I think Horatio, as you put it, Horatio, the repercussions.
Yes.
Is that what you said earlier? So I would imagine the kitchen may not be. You're not there for the starting line. You're there for the finish line.
Yeah, the midway, if you will. Like you've taken this in.
The midline?
How are you feeling with it? Is it satisfactory? Is it unsatisfactory? Before you have to, finish the story with it. I'm more the in between, if you will.
Ah, okay.
When you said midway, I thought that perhaps you'd have to say toss a ball into a cup from a distance or something like that.
Horatio, if you're into that sort of thing, if you want to, you can sit back and open your mouth, and I will try to throw shrimp into your open mouth.
Well, the thing is, I will not be stationary because I'm going to go wherever the shrimp is.
Why make it harder? I know I'm not gonna.
No, I'm going for the shrimp.
I'm gonna throw it right into your mouth.
I like how it's more of a challenge if you keep moving around.
Yes. Oh, good. Well, let's try that.
Horatio, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being unsatisfactory and 5 being very satisfactory. Is it very satisfactory?
Very
Is that-
satisfactory.
That would be the opposite end of that. Yes.
Would that be, where would you rank our new game?
Me?
Yes,
It
you.
depends on how much shrimp winds up in my mouth.
Okay.
Yes. Once again, catching
TBD.
catching the shrimp.
Do you mean
holding
this
the other-
shrimp?
Oh, wonderful. Oh, look at this. It's shinier this way.
This is really going to blow your mind. But you're sitting here thinking like, wait, he had shrimp, and if everything goes in a certain order, then I had the pre-plan what I put in my stomach in anticipation for this conversation.
Yeah, that's.
So you're
freaking me out a
psychic.
little, I'm not saying.
You said you're not a magician, but it sounds a bit like you've got that going for you. It's
You have powers.
Let me ask you this: what's your favorite number?
I'm going to say, I was going to go predictable, but I'm not. I'm going to go with 11. Oh my, 11 ones. You just 11 ones.
That's right.
Those are mozzarella sticks, Horatio.
They look like ones to me,
Well, yeah, they do, but they're mozzarella sticks. So.
or they could be eyes. They could be capital
No,
eyes.
wait. Why would you be denying your food enjoyment stomach mozzarella sticks by putting them into the junk drawer stomach? That seems a bit.
Do I tell you how to do your job?
No, you don't. You have not. No.
Every time, it's like this is what you should be doing with my stomach. Look, if you had what would you do if you had a junk stomach? Let me ask you that.
What would I do?
Yes, Trellis. So yeah. Let's put you on the spot.
I'd probably hold some extra noses
Why would you put those in your stomach?
because they're there immediately. I wouldn't have to run back to Glandar and get another nose job. I could just swap them out.
I just keep them in my pocket or my duffel. I keep them in my duffel.
A lot of people do not think about having the right nose for the right moment. So let's say you're drinking wine. And you need the right nose to smell the bouquet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I've got my angular look at me nose on right now, which draws attention. Maybe that's why
It's quite attractive.
Well, it costs enough. It should be attractive.
Twerg decided to stop by. He caught a glimpse of the nose, and then he thought, hey, I'm gonna jam a bunch of stuff in my junk drawer stomach and stop on by this table. Or you pull out the nose that's built for really enjoying the aroma of the wine. I could just swap it out. That is my answer as to what I would do if I had an extra junk drawer stomach.
So this nose you're wearing right now, this is the attractive nose, the nose that brought me in.
I'm surmising that. Yes, it is the attractive nose.
It worked.
On Glandar. Oh, it did work. Oh, thank you.
Oh, is that the attraction? That was the. I was holding. I never know.
It's very.
Here, let me turn to the side. I'll turn to the side so you can.
No, don't
really
do that. Oh,
take
no!
in
But
the
look at the
angle.
effect. Although notice how the bottom of his nose and the top of his lip seem much further apart this way, and it's a bit disturbing.
Shut up, Horatio.
I'm just saying what I see.
You're right. That is a very good point. Multiple noses.
But Twerg seems very impressed with you, Trellis. Very impressed.
Twerk, was it your dream growing up? What is your planet, by the way? I don't think. We
Oh,
got
good
that.
question.
Dot 12.
That's it. Start 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Was it your dream to become a food inspector? Is that something, we talked about the junk drawer stomachs, but
With a being with 2 stomachs, you are limited in what you can do.
I would think that would expand your horizons.
No, there's basically 3 options growing up. Food inspector, because you get to travel.
right.
Then we have another one, which we don't really have a name for, more of just a cultural where you would take something, make it disappear, and then reappear, and people applaud at that.
Oh,
Magic.
magician.
I'm sorry?
Magician. That's a magician.
Magician. That's a magician.
Yes.
But you have this whole long explanation for it instead of a word.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, it's more of a state of being. Yes.
I respect that.
And then a
I
thief.
respect that.
Basically, are 3 choices.
A thief. Oh.
Well, it sounds like 2 and 3 are somewhat similar, other than the fact that you make it reappear.
Well, that's it.
Isn't that 2A and 2B, where 2B is the returning it, and 2A is the stealing of it and hiding it in the junk drawer stomach?
Hey, man, do I try to break down your culture and put it in 2 categories?
Oh, thank you.
Just wow.
Trellis is always picking and poking, and sometimes he doesn't know when to stop.
Who knows me?
And the being just explodes.
I don't have on my curiosity nose. Maybe I should.
Oh, I don't know. I think you're curious enough as it is, Trellis.
You think so?
No, don't take off that nose.
I would replace the ears. That's what I would replace.
What?
I've just been staring at them, and they
Why
just
don't you
seem
replace
really
your mouth?
strange.
Why don't you replace your mouth?
No, I'm used to that. We are come as you are on Schenectady. We don't add things like.
Look, I'll be honest. I think you're both very, very attractive beings.
What?
Well, I think you're very perceptive.
Thank you. And if I would put you into one. I would put you in one of my bellies.
Oh, which one?
The junk drawer. I don't want to digest you. I just want to keep you.
Oh, wonderful. I hope is there a nice couch or something in that one, because I like to be comfortable.
You mean this
I
couch?
wouldn't want to just rumble around.
Oh!
Oh my. Okay, we got to put that into the aisle. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's more than a settee. I was expecting more of a settee.
That
or
thing's
something like
huge. How did that? Do you have like infinite storage in this thing?
Yeah, I could put anything in here.
Anything?
that. Oh, wonderful.
Anything. Go give me something. I can put it in.
Oh.
Horatio, climb in there.
Okay, let's go.
I want to see it.
Let's go.
I want to see it happen.
All right, here we go. Feet. You want feet
Unhinge that
first?
jump. Oh! Whoa! Wait. Bring him back. Bring him back.
I'm
Twerg.
sorry? Bring him back?
Yeah, bring him back.
Okay, hang on.
Aha! Well,
You had to spoil my good time, Trellis.
I did.
That was wonderful. I could have stayed there
Cozy?
for a long time.
But you
There was
should've-
a fridge. There was a fridge in there.
There's a fridge in there?
Yes, you didn't know that?
No.
you don't remember swallowing it?
I should have done an inventory while I was in there. And kind of,
Yes, you should have, because that would have been extremely helpful. Because I forget. You forget what you put in your stomach.
I try not to, but I do, because sometimes it's just mounding on top of things. Second thought. If I was in there, I could have done an inventory, and I have to say, the arrangement in there with the shelf, there aren't shelves, they're just piles of things. It made it a little bit hard to find things. I mean, the sound system TV gag was right away. I saw.
Was
that.
the decor out of date? I would imagine that stuff's been down there for a while.
Well, there's some fake wood wallpaper
in
there, and the carpet, shag carpet.
I remember
is
that.
what my feet almost got sunk into there. Almost lost
Yeah.
my feet.
The shag carpet was probably the first thing you swallowed.
And it looked like it was furnished in that way.
If it's on the bottom on the floor, then yeah. You got to start with the base, right?
Well, you got to put a platform. You got to put some sort of flooring down on there. You
Yeah.
want a solid.
That's
base.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I did notice there was some wallpaper over some paintings. I couldn't tell what the paintings were of, so I don't know if that was just a second thought or what.
I went through a very artsy phase.
Oh,
Very esoteric and, art.
Don't we
Art.
all?
And then I
I
realized,
think there's anything valuable down there?
I mean, isn't that the big question with art? Is it valuable?
Art thief, perhaps?
How much you willing to pay is the question.
How much do you got to throw up for me to get to see what it looks like?
I mean, to take down the wallpaper, to get to the artwork, we're talking like at least
It's tough.
2-3 days.
Oh,
That's more than I feel like waiting.
a long time. Yeah.
That's effort, and that's not a term I associate myself with.
That's a full clip.
No effort. No.
Not even my effort. It's your effort getting it back out. It's just me. I'm just sitting here watching and waiting to look for some sort of valuable painting to come out at some point.
I mean, there's a lot of valuable stuff in there.
Yes, sir. I did notice something. In coming through the wallpaper, I could tell there was a painting with a vague smile on it.
Yeah.
I think it was a woman. I'm not sure, but it was a vague smile, kind of one of the smiles you're not sure what the smile is about.
Oh, yes. That's called Vague Smile.
Oh, wonderful. I would never have thought to call it that.
Twerg said that the people on this planet take everything very literally.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
a vague
why would you
smile.
expect some sort of, creative name for the painting? It's just going to be what it is.
A lot of landscapes.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
a lot of landscapes. Right. Very good. I was going to say, I was curious.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
How are our ratings so far stacking up against? I'm assuming you've talked to some of the other tables.
I have. I have not gone into this much detail with other tables, so I feel like we really
No.
gotta
Most other tables are very surface.
That's because
They're
they're
very
they're
surface.
boring.
I think people are excited by the food, but not very satisfied by the food.
Ooh.
And that's
I wonder if
that's a red flag for us.
I was going to say that's not good.
And you all eat here quite a bit.
every day,
all the
every
time.
day,
We're here. We don't
morning,
leave.
evening. No.
And you've never died?
No.
Oh, no. I try not to die. I try not to die very often. No.
That's pretty satisfying.
In a way, Trellis, when he changes faces, it's almost like a new life.
Yes. Same age. I mean, I look that age though. Let's get that straight right now. I do not.
Look, whatever age you want. I
That
suppose.
nose
yeah.
is ageless, if you ask me.
This one has been on my face the longest, I think. Horatio has a flip book
Yeah, so
of
pull
all
that
my
out.
previous noses.
Really?
I have several
so
several volumes. Several
volumes.
Here's
So-
the middle one.
Yeah, so if he flips through it, you can see the evolution of the nose
Mm.
as we've landed on where it is right now. And this one has been here for probably longer than any other nose, I think. Probably because beings like yourself take notice and stop by in the booth and say, that's a nose.
It's a trustworthy nose.
Yes.
Oh, there's a misleading nose.
I think. What did you say? Misleading
Nothing.
nose?
I didn't say a thing. That was a belch. A belch of truth. A belch of truth.
Belch of truth. Okay, but I was going to say before Horatio decided to add more than he should. I think that's why we've gotten so many people to stop by the booth. They see the nose. It's trustworthy. It's friendly. It's not a nose
Sexy.
that's going to. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Very sexy.
I would sleep with that nose.
You would sleep with my nose?
Just the nose, though.
Sleep with the nose.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably wise because the rest of I think if you talk to all of his ex-wives, they would probably say the rest of them is not all that.
If I were to offer you 1 million credits for one night with your nose, what would you say?
Oh, I'd take it. I'd take the money and let you have your way with it.
I think I would, but I don't know if my nose wants to take a walk of shame back to the booth.
Would you give his nose cab fare in the morning?
Yes.
Yes, yes, of course.
He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman, Horatio. Come on.
Yes, your nose would be treated quite well.
Or would you stay over at his place and you would leave in the morning and kind of do that strut like, oh, I got it on last night. I'm buying donuts.
Absolutely. Oh, there'd be donuts in the morning. I would bring your nose donuts.
Do I get donuts? This is a dilemma. Are you offering right now, or are you
Yes.
just talking? Are you just talking like theoretically? If you had 1 million, how do we even know you have 1 million credits?
I noticed that his nose.
I would.
is-
It's all over the place.
That's 1 million credits.
Oh my! Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Look, what I'm saying is that if you ever get into a spot where you're like, I need 1 million credits, you know who to call.
Oh, that's wonderful. And they're all right here on the table, so I wouldn't have to call anyone. I just start scooping him into my duffel,
Exactly.
as I'm doing right now. Save some of those for later.
Horatio, you're dying to just roll around on that money.
Oh yes, smush it. That, actually, by rolling around on it, it would make it reveal its contents.
You know, I should have told you about the money room in my stomach. You could have gone in there and rolled around in them.
Oh, is that what that was? There was. I noticed there was a room that had 2 guards out front.
2 guards.
Was that 2? Yes, 2.
Oh boy.
Oh, they're not supposed to be 2. They're not supposed to buddy up.
Is that one too many or too few?
I let one of them go, and he snuck back in.
How did he do that? Is there a back door?
Yeah, of course, there's a back door.
I'm just checking. I just assumed. Otherwise, I don't know how to get there unless he. This is fascinating.
Well, if there's a back door, that's last in, first out.
Yeah, you can stack.
You could.
Oh, we could stack. Oh,
you
wonderful.
could conceivably get that rug out, that shag carpet out sooner than you had anticipated.
You could flip the whole thing. You could get in there, take off the wallpaper, get the artwork, all of that.
Well, that's good to know. It's good to know.
Let me ask you this: what's the worst thing to eat here?
Oh, the worst thing. It depends.
Worst as in taste, or worst as in like hot, spicy. You're gonna suffer through it.
I want 20 minutes later. You're like, I made a bad choice.
Ooh, that's the wham bam. Well, you want the wham bam, thank you, ma'am sauce.
Yeah.
I would say it doesn't really matter what you put it on. Do you just want the sauce? Because then it's just gonna be like a waterfall of essentially.
It will definitely. You'll do the walk of shame later, but it'll be a different.
Because I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Because you messed in your pants.
I'm gonna put all of that wham bam thank you man sauce in my spare stomach.
A wash in wham bam.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wham bam, thank you, man.
Yeah.
A wash and wham bam, thank you, man.
Well, here, let me signal to the server to. Hey, we need,
I'll go get it because I'm gonna have to get like 2 gallons of the stuff.
2 gallons.
Yes.
Oh, we should make a tanker truck.
Before I leave though, here's my card on the other side. It's good for a free app. If you had you get a free app
here or anywhere.
Anywhere. These are good anywhere.
What kind of app? What kind of app is it? Is it a stomach gauge or something like that?
Is that part of like the food inspector union's benefits, perks? You get a card for a free app anywhere?
Yes, anywhere.
What if it's not a restaurant?
You still get an
You
app.
go in and demand an app.
They have to give you an app.
They have to give you an app?
They have to.
So if you just took that, say, to someone's home, they would have to fix you a meal?
No, just an app.
It has to be a place of business.
Oh, just an app.
Yeah. Not a full meal. Just give me an app. Something to satisfy me for the moment. I don't need to be full, but I need an app.
Oh, okay.
Oh, an app. Oh, yes. At first I thought you said a nap at one point. And I was thinking you go to anyone's place of business, I want a nap.
That would be an amazing gift to have. You could go anywhere and be like, I demand a nap here.
I know.
It would be wonderful. Put down the mat and turn off the lights and make everyone else be quiet.
Well, look, thank you for your time. I'm going to go get that wham bam thank you man sauce and take care.
Well, hold on. We got to put your guy. You're not allowed to leave the table until we put our entry in.
Oh,
because it's got to be an official.
Don't tell him how to do his. Does he tell
I'm not telling him how to do his job.
He does tell you.
I'm just telling him we do our job.
Please.
That's what I'm
yes.
him.
I wonder.
Yes.
I often wonder how we do our job.
So, Horatio, do you want to take this one?
Let's see. I'm just going to say it's maybe a bit on the nose, but
whose nose? My nose?
Oh no, we brought back the nose.
He wants to get on my nose.
Oh,
I'll pin my nose.
Let's just say don't get too comfortable. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. Shag carpet for days. Sorry, I'm lost in that stomach. I'm lost in my memories of the stomach.
I like shag carpet for days. Twerg Sirloos, shag carpet for days.
That is nice.
I'm typing that in. I'm hitting submit.
You're going to have a lot more takers, people interested in you now they know you have shag carpet for days.
For sure. And Twerg, as a parting gift.
Yes.
I hesitated, but I changed my mind. I have a spare nose. That's it's my backup for this one. But because you've been so fantastic of a guest, I'm going to give you that nose. Here you go.
Oh my God.
Be gentle with it, please. Try not to violate it too much. I'm sure, but you
violate it as much as you want.
You shut up, Horatio. You shut up.
Does he tell you what to do with your nose?
No.
This nose is going to a good place.
Excellent.
It's going to be number 5. It's going to be very satisfied.
All right. Well, just make sure you don't do anything. Wait till you get back to your place. Wherever
Oh,
that
do
is.
what you want. Do whatever you want with his nose. It's yours now.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh,
Ah! In front of me.
well done.
Ah.
Well done. Make him suffer.
Thank you for joining us for Hitchhikers and Appetizers. And of course, special thanks goes to our guest, Twerg Sirloos. I have been Trellis Gardeen.
And I continue to be Horatio Zinn. Until next time, keep your towels clean. And if you've been imprisoned and are being forced to work to assemble mysterious technologically advanced components, you're probably helping build a weapon so powerful it will bring the known universe to its knees. So don't panic. Everything you heard in this episode was improvised, but not everything improvised was heard. This episode of Hitchhikers and Appetizers featured the voice talents of Mike Gorgone as Trellis Gardeen, Bran Peacock as Horatio Zinn, and Tim Stoltenberg as Twerg Sirloos. Finally, Hitchhikers and Appetizers is part of the Improv in Action Network. Check out other great improvised podcasts and projects at improvinaction.com. If you'd like to reach out to Trellis or Horatio, you can send electronic messages to them at our Galaxy address, hitchappspodcast@gmail.com. Or you can find them on Twitter with the handle hitchapps.
And before you go, we here at Hitchhikers and Appetizers would like to announce that we're now a featured podcast on Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web on topics you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable, all in one place. Browse articles from topics you choose and start playing. Stop scrolling, start listening. You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Kardashians. We here at Hitchhikers and Appetizers won't judge you, to your face at least. Newsly will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud. And they have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries. As mentioned earlier, our podcast is there too. I started using it as my default podcast app. They even have digital radio. Download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in this episode's description, and use the promo code ZERS, Z-E-R-S, to receive a 1-month free premium subscription. 1 month is better than no months, I always say, and I'm Trellis Gardeen.
Shut up and sit down.